You're locked in with the Innovators. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. What's going on? You locked in with the Innovators YouTube. You already know I got the best interviews right here, man. I got Oakland in the building today, man. I got my guy Sonnie. What's poppin'? How you doing, Trill, Youngins?
Man, what's poppin', man? What's going on?
This long overdue. We was on the same flight out to LA today, so it's only right that we had to link up later and get the interview done. You feel me?
But surely.
Just to start off, like, how you doing today? I know you probably a little tired.
Yeah, shit, I'm cool. Shit, I'm tired as but I make sure I made it to this, man.
Nah, I appreciate it.
Definitely past due.
Yeah. How's LA feeling for you today?
It's cool. It's nice out. Shit, I ain't mad at it. Nigga don't need no hoodie on. Usually I come out here with hella hoodies and shit. I came different this time. Just normal t-shirt.
Tell me.
Prepared today.
Yeah. Tell me, how did you grow up? Like, how was it? Like, was your parents around? What was that like?
I was raised by my mom and my grandma, for real. So, like, summertime, I'd be with my mom and shit. Then, I'd be with my granny in the summertime. Then school and shit, get back in. I was with moms.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What about you and your pops? Like, y'all got any relationship or?
Nah, not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, as I got older and shit, I tried to fuck with dude, but dude just, I don't know, he be catting. That nigga be catting, so I don't really be fucking with him like that.
Did you feel like, did you ever feel like your pops not being there affected you anyway? Like,
hell yeah, for sure. Shit, nigga had to grow up hella fast, shit. There wasn't no man in the house, shit. I was the man of the house, like, at an early age, for real. So, for sure, that shit affected me.
Yeah. What was it like growing up in Oakland?
That shit was cool, like, yeah, for sure. That shit was cool, for real. Like, it ain't like how everybody be trying to make that shit out to be, for real. Like, you mind your business, like, that should be cool. Like, feel me? It's like any other hood, like, that shit cool, though.
I feel like the East got a reputation for, like, y'all got saucy niggas, but then some niggas confuse saucy with flashy, for sure.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Hell yeah. I got a couple partners that's hella flashy, feel me? But for sure. That's how it be.
You like East Oakland? You love it? How you feel about it?
Yeah, feel me? For sure. Hell yeah. Shit. If it wasn't so much shit going on, shit, a nigga would be trying to live out there forever. Like, nigga don't really be wanting to leave, nigga. You know, that's home for real, so. But yeah, nah, that shit cool. For sure, I fuck with Oakland tough.
I think East Oakland is the most popular side of Oakland. Would you say that?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. For sure. And then, you know, we the biggest, too. So it's like, that shit got more to offer, for real. Like, the West, like, nigga, it was like 30 blocks. And that shit ain't. In the North, like the same. It's like the North and the West, like, damn near. Probably still ain't as big as the East, like, all together. Like, that shit.
For
sure.
Real shit. Can you tell the people, like, where exactly you are from in Oakland?
I'm from the Murder Dubs, 26th. But I'm putting on for 96 because that's where I grew up, too. I was back and forth, like I said. Summertime, I was with, you feel me? I spent the summers in the Dubs and shit. Yeah. And that's really, like, where most of my family from. Like, that's where my uncles and shit, my pops, like, everybody from the Dubs. Like, my whole family from the Dubs. Yeah. But then I had family on 96, so that's kind of like where it come in at. Like, I was back and forth, so I'm going over there with them niggas growing up. Yeah. So I really seen both sides, because, you know, some people say that the Dubs ain't really East Oakland. They try to say it's before the East, or I don't know. Niggas be saying some cat shit. But it's the East for sure. Like, that's what I be saying. Like, that shit the East, but they be trying to, like, separate it. But I really just seen, like, both sides. Like, a lot of niggas that's from the Dubs never really experienced deep East Oakland too, feel me? Like, I really was both ways, like, back and forth. So I got that
Dubs, you might have never had to go to the deep East. You probably
you really,
unless it was a reason, you feel me?
Exactly. Nah. Like, most niggas from, like, for sure, they don't really be going to the deep. You feel me? Like, when you young, especially, then you get older and shit, then you start maneuvering. You meet, motherfuckers from over here and over there, and you move around. But for sure,
it's hella funny. When I was just in the Bay, I was checking out the homie studio, and as soon as I pulled out, like, a car smashed past me with no lights on. I'm on High Street in International, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Next next thing I know, I see hella sirens. That nigga, I was a little getaway popping off in the East. I'm like the East. I said,
Hey,
the East is spunky right
the East
now.
is fired up right now. It's fired up out there right now. I ain't gonna lie. It's fired up for sure. Right now, you gotta definitely be on your shit right now. If you in Oakland and shit, for sure. It's hella shit going on right now.
Nah, facts. How you feel about the Bay Area music scene?
I mean, shit, it's cool shit. It's everybody, like a lot of motherfuckers going crazy for real. I feel like we don't really get the credit we deserve to a certain extent. But it'd be all type of shit that get into it with that, like the politics and shit. We can never be like these other cities. Yeah. Because niggas ain't gonna never really come together for real. But
why you think it's like that though?
That's just how that motherfucker gonna be. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't see it happen. I'd be surprised if it do. I mean, it's just, that shit just so deep. It's like, you feel me? Like, blood and men spilled. So it's like,
it's kind of hard.
Certain motherfuckers ain't gonna never just want to be cool. Like, it ain't gonna never happen.
So you don't never think the Bay could be like Atlanta and shit where...
shit, like on some Bay shit, probably.
Yeah.
But I don't know about like on the Oakland shit. Like, probably on some Bay shit, for sure. Yeah. But I feel like we don't get enough people. Like, you know, we get one like every couple years. Like, you know, it ain't never just multiple stars at one time. It's like you get your wave and then that shit be over with. Like, and then or niggas cut. Like, that really be the only way you kind of make it. Yeah. When you from the Bay for real. Yeah.
Nah. You right about that for sure. How was your childhood? Like, was you good in school? You was a bad kid? What was that like?
I was both, blood. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was one of them niggas that was hella bad, but like I still knew how to do school. So like that shit was always hella easy. So like I get sent out of class, be getting hella referrals, but I still got A's. Like I was that type of little nigga. Like I was hella bad. I was robbing people, stealing, going to motherfuckers' backpacks, all kind of shit. Like getting suspended. Like elementaries. Like I went to hella elementary schools. Like growing up, I used to get kicked out. Like I went to Lockwood. I got kicked out of Lockwood. Then I went to first I went to Manzanita. Then I went to Lockwood. Then I went to Hawthorne. And I got kicked out of Hawthorne. I ain't even graduate elementary. I ain't even graduate. They kicked me out my fifth grade year.
You was going up. You was doing that much?
Yeah, I was turned up. I ain't gonna lie. I brought a gun to school. And
really?
Then, and the girl had snitched on me.
You showed it? She
seen it. I ain't show it to her, but she seen it type shit. And it was like one of them ones. She tried to like blackball me, like, let me see it or I'm gonna tell on you. That's type shit. Weak. I'm like, bro, what you mean? She was a little Mexican, bro. Yeah. Like, feel me? She told on me. They 5-0 came up there, hella shit.
That's crazy.
I was hella young though, so they ain't really do shit. They just took it, and then I had ended up getting DHP, so I ain't even graduate. I just went straight to the 6th grade.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that shit was. I was catting. I ain't gonna lie. I was hella mad though, cause it was like graduation was like, I think that shit was in like 2 weeks or something. Yeah. Like it was right around the corner.
You got in hella trouble?
Hell yeah, I got in hella trouble. Yeah. But they was like, they was being cool about it, like as in like just letting me still go like to the next grade, like they went. So I was cool. Nah, they DHP me though for sure from Hawthorne.
How you get access to it? I mean, niggas do me. I ain't gonna say I didn't have access to no gun at that age. Well, what made you want to take that motherfucker to school?
Bruh, I was wild, bro. Niggas, it's like, I don't know. It's like niggas, this shit like transition for real. Like niggas just always playing with toy guns, then shit, you go from cap guns, then get a BB guns, and before you know it, then you got a real gun. So hell yeah, that for sure. I was catting though. Yeah. I don't even remember where I got that motherfucker from to this day. That's the crazy part. I just know I had it.
That's crazy as hell.
Yeah, I was catting. I was hella bad. So always fighting and shit.
So like, did you start making music originally with the Trill Youngins, or it started originally solo?
So that shit, them niggas was doing music before me. Yeah. I never was the nigga that really cared. Like, you feel me? Like, I always fucked with music hella tough. Like, I listen to they shit. I'm in like all the videos and shit. Like before I was rapping. Yeah. But they was already doing that shit. Feel me? Like it was Lamb and Clear. Yeah. They was like the main two doing music or whatever. Yeah. So them niggas was just, they been like since like 08, 09, like them niggas been rapping, feel me? Yeah. So I was just supporting them niggas. I didn't really start rapping for real till like, I'd probably say like my senior year in high school.
For real?
Yeah, like my senior year.
What was it that made you say fuck it?
I mean, I always knew I could rap for real. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like, I always knew I could rap, and I always like write little shit, but I never do it. And then, shit, one time, shit, I don't know. I just went in there and just laid some shit. And then the first time I laid something, I just kept going. I never really stopped.
Yeah.
And that shit was crazy.
Nah, fuck with that. Y'all niggas had a for sure had a wave in the Bay, like
Nah, for
had
sure.
the town on fire. What was that time like?
Shit. We was hella young, bro. We was just turned up. We was hella shows, like back to back. Like, I don't know that shit. I don't know. This shit was cool though. Like, we was booked though for sure. We was having hella shows. Sure. But we was hella young. I feel like we ain't really get to process that shit for real because we was so young. We was moving so fast. We ain't really get to capitalize off of it like how we probably could have.
Yeah. Looking back on that on the group, is there anything that you would have did differently, or you felt like y'all should have did differently?
Yeah, we probably should have kept dropping. Yeah. We like when we got to a certain level, hella motherfuckers like start trying to get a piece.
Yeah.
And we start fucking with certain people, and that shit really slowed us down for real.
Yeah.
So probably just staying consistent. Really, when we had the buzz, when the eyes was on us, we should have flooded their ass.
Yeah.
Because we really only came out with one project.
Yeah.
And we never had really, like we didn't really keep like dropping. We just stopped.
Yeah. But I feel like at that time, y'all niggas was still kind of figuring out everything too. So
nah,
it's
for
like,
sure. Yeah, niggas was young. So like
trial and error process, you feel me? Especially when you catch a buzz, but you still kind of figuring your shit out. You like, fuck, what?
Nah, hell yeah, that shit be kind of overwhelming a little bit to a certain extent. Then when you in a group, it's like it's so much to deal with. It ain't just like you by yourself. Like you dealing with other niggas.
Yeah.
Then it's 5 of us, nigga. That's 5 different personalities.
Yeah.
Like, so it was just hella shit to it.
Yeah.
For
but
sure.
I fuck with how y'all niggas still fuck with each other. Even
nah,
some
sure.
niggas solo, some niggas like y'all all show love to each other. Y'all all hella supportive, and I always fuck with that. You feel me? Because it's like at the
that shit rare for real. Like I be telling them niggas that all the time. I be like, bruh, like that shit really crazy. Like how we all still just locked in. Like the same niggas that niggas been around, niggas still around. Like that's rare in Oakland. Like. Feel me? Like a lot of niggas you was around, like niggas be funking with niggas they grew up with, all kind of shit. Like,
nah, for sure.
Not saying we ain't into it with niggas that we was around, but like as in our core circle, like the niggas that we been fucking with, like everybody still locked in. We all cool. Like that shit rare. Niggas all feel me 25, 24, 23. Like that
is rare.
That's rare as fuck. Like
I ain't gonna lie. I be telling my boy this all the time. I be like, nigga, we got niggas we used to play football with. We was going to war with niggas on the same team, having shootouts with each other.
Nah, for real. Like that shit. That's really how that shit be. That's Oakland. Like nigga, you be really into it with the niggas you really grew up with for real. Like niggas you went to school with. Like damn, bro. Me and that nigga went to elementary. We on the same picture together.
Yeah.
Now I mean this nigga funking. Like that shit be crazy. That shit. That's Oakland for you though for sure.
How do you feel about? Do you think it's hard to grow up in Oakland and not get into the streets?
I mean, yeah. I feel like it just depends what kind of character you got for real. Like it's all on you. Like if you a leader, then you really cool. Like, but if you like a following ass nigga, it's easy to get into the streets when you a follower.
Yeah.
Like you gotta have your own mind. Like niggas don't be having their own mind. Niggas just be trying to fit in and shit. Feel me? But now that shit easy for sure though to just fall in the streets for sure, in Oakland for sure, because you grow up on that shit for real. Like if you growing up from a block, you got a hood, you growing up watching all that shit, so it's easy to just, you feel me?
Yeah.
But like now, like I feel like it's easier now. Like as in the back then when I was young, niggas wasn't telling us to do shit. Like feel me? Niggas was telling us to go to school and shit. Like we had real OGs and shit, like niggas that was kicking real game to us. Now it's like niggas be like setting niggas up like just to crash. Like they be wanting these little niggas to crash out. Like they ain't telling these niggas nothing no more. Like that's why I be trying to tell the young niggas that be around me, like, bro, go to school, like, feel me, do this, do that. Like I be trying to tell niggas the right shit.
Why you think it's like that nowadays where niggas is wanting niggas to fuck up? Like I don't support that at all.
Yeah, I don't know where that shit coming from. Honestly, like I don't know. Like I feel like for the longest it's always been like that. Like the older niggas always would tell the little niggas the right shit to do. Then if you get older and you want to do that, then it's, you feel me, they gonna tell you how to do it. You feel me? If you gonna get into that life, but I don't know, like this new shit different, and a lot of it got to do with niggas just coming from different places. Like niggas ain't even from Oakland. Like niggas just maneuvering out here. They ain't really got no, what's the word? They ain't really got no OGs. Like niggas not even from no hood nowadays. Like niggas just gang banging. Like they just coming out here gang banging. So it's just different. Like it ain't the same no more really.
I didn't even realize that like Oakland is like starting to have gangs now.
I mean, shit, we always really had it. Like, not really gang. It was like cliques.
Yeah.
I mean, that's shit.
But niggas bang their block, like niggas.
Yeah, you would bang your hood though for sure. But like,
I'm like, niggas is breaking down like it's this gang, it's that. I'm like, damn.
I don't know though. I think what it really is though, I think it's really just social media, really, because it's like niggas didn't come up. Like I didn't come up on social media like that. Like we did have MySpace, but it ain't like how it is now. Like Instagram and all the shit, Twitter and all that. Like we didn't have that shit. We had like AIM and shit. Like it was just different.
That was the shit. You bringing back memories with that shit.
Nah, for real. Like niggas, you had to really like back then. You had to really be outside and be in the mix to really like to really get a name for yourself. Now it's like you could just get an Instagram nigga and go viral on type shit. And then you get some guns, post some guns, and then you could be whoever you want to be on Instagram for real. Like back then, like niggas was getting their cars pulled. Like feel me? Like you couldn't do no whole shit and then just still come around niggas. Like niggas was getting X'd. It was all kind of shit going on. Niggas was getting slapped. Niggas was getting their guns took. Niggas was getting beat up. Like it was all kind of shit going on. Like I be telling the little niggas like, bro, you niggas wouldn't have survived, bro, back when I was coming up, bro. Like it was certain shit you couldn't do and just get away with. Now niggas don't really get caught on the sucker shit they do for real. Like
niggas just gloss over it. They just let it slide.
Man, that's what I be thinking. But I feel like that's why, like my clique of niggas, I feel like that's why we still together. Cause it's like niggas don't let niggas crash out. Like niggas gonna tell nigga the real. Like if you do some hoe shit, like nigga gonna tell you like nigga that was out of pocket. I mean, like niggas checking niggas like when they fuck up. Like that's the only way.
You gotta hold your niggas accountable.
Exactly, you gotta hold niggas accountable for sure. I feel like there ain't no accountability right now. Like niggas just doing whatever.
If your niggas don't hold you accountable, then
ain't nobody gonna hold you accountable.
Nah, real shit.
For real.
Real shit for sure. How do you feel about like like people been getting caught up for what they be saying in interviews? Like, you think it's on the artist to watch what they say, or you think it's on the interviewer?
I think it's on both for real. Cause like some interviewers, them niggas be on some police shit. Like you asking niggas about shit that you know you shouldn't be asking a nigga about. But at the same time, nigga, like, you feel me? You got the right to remain silent, bro. You feel me? Like you shouldn't even be discussing those shit that's going on in the streets or anything that's gonna incriminate you in an interview anyway. Cause you got to separate that shit. You can't be mixing that shit up like that. That's where niggas be going wrong. They be trying to mix rap with the street shit. Like at the end of the day, nigga, this shit's separate. Like niggas gotta understand that. Like that's why I be coming how I come. Like we don't do none of that. No, we don't put no guns in no videos. We ain't promote none of that. Like you feel me? Like this shit is entertainment. Like for real.
I feel like the streets and rap is so intertwined right now, though.
Yeah, it's intertwined for sure. Cause the niggas be crash dummies. You feeling like they gotta prove something. Then they wanna. Feel me? Basically, niggas just self snitching for real. Like that's all I be seeing going on. Hella self snitching.
Real shit. So you was talking about like what you was getting into it like in your younger years. You feel me in the streets? Like how did you get into that?
Like as in just like being in the streets or
like you said you was robbing and
shit. Like it really had a lot to do with growing up fast. Like I said, like feel me, like growing up like. I ain't had no pops, feel me? So everything I was doing, I was trying to get some ends. Like, that's the thing. Like, all the shit I was doing, nigga, it was, like, about some money. Like, feel me? I was never out there just doing shit just to do it. Like, niggas just do shit just to do it. But, like, I was robbing shit. I was trying to get some money. Nigga, like, nigga, my mom had bills. Nigga, we done been evicted. Niggas done been homeless, house to house, all type of shit. I done been in foster homes. Like, feel me? Like, my mom had me hella young, so... My upbringing, feel me, that's really what made me who I am. So anything I did, it was like more like some survival type shit. It wasn't really like I just was a bad kid type shit. It was like nigga gotta get what he can get type shit.
I love that perspective because I always tell niggas all the time, I can tell easily a nigga who in the streets because he got to, and a nigga who in the streets just because he think that's the cool thing to do.
Yeah, nah, for real. That shit was straight survival, nigga. We trying to get some money by any means.
Yeah.
And nigga always, feel me, I always had like a hustler mindset, and I always liked it what I liked. I like nice shit.
Yeah.
I want to dress nice, nigga. I want this, I want that. So nigga gonna have to get it some way, shit.
Yeah.
And like coming up, I ain't gonna lie, like when I was like growing up and shit, like I tried to get jobs and shit. Like I tried to do that shit. They ain't never hired me. So
you had a job?
I ain't never had no real job, nah. But I did like the youth uprising shit.
Or they give you a job?
Yeah, but I wasn't working type shit. Like I didn't have no job. It was like some shit like you get a form and then you get somebody to sign it, and then they like kind of like I was saying like I was a TA.
Yeah.
For my teacher.
Right.
But I wasn't doing shit though. Like I was on that thing lying, saying I worked all these hours. Like I was catting. I wound up getting caught for that shit
for
too.
Real?
Hell yeah, I got fired.
They was like, oh hell, like yeah, man.
It was hella free money shit. I'm writing hella hours. I start forging the teacher's signature and hella shit.
Yeah.
On the real, but yeah, that's probably the closest thing I had to a job. I ain't never had no job. I applied for like, I feel like I applied for like Target or some shit when I was when I was like 17. The nigga wanted to hire me, but he was like the position he wanted to put me at, I got to be 18
okay.
or whatever. So I was too young. So then I went back when I was 18. Nigga, he wasn't working there no more. So it was over with. After that, I was like, fuck that shit. I ain't working.
How was your time in foster care?
Shit. I was hella young. Like when I was in foster care, I was hella young. But shit, I remember it to a certain extent, but not like hella deeply. But I just know I just wanted to go home. Like that's all I remember. I just kept telling like I was tripping. I was doing hella shit. Like
I was trying to get the fuck up out
I was
here.
spazzing on them. Like I was doing hella shit. I wasn't listening. I was beating up the other kids. I was pissing on the floor. Like I was wilding. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was wild. I tried to run away. Like I remember all that shit. Like I hit the gate, nigga cut. They had to come find me. Like that shit wasn't cool. Like you be used to being with your parent and you just feel me.
Take away now, mama's. You for sure like fuck. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here.
Nah, for sure. I tried to cut, but then shit. My mom shit. She got it together and got a little job and shit. She did the little program, did all the shit. She got us out. So that shit. It was me and my sister, my older sister. But yeah, she got us out that motherfucker.
Do you like the spotlight?
Nah, not really. Hell no. That's the crazy part. Like when I tell people that, they don't like. They be surprised. They be like, "Damn, nigga, how you rap?" Like, but I don't know. Like I never was a spotlight type of nigga. Like when I be out and shit, I'm like the observant one. Like I'm watching everything. Type shit. Like I play behind the scenes really. But it just happened. Like the spotlight always find me, so it's like
I feel like
I'm used to it.
So icy niggas can't miss you.
Nah, for real,
niggas can't miss.
Hey,
I see you last night. Every time you smile, niggas see.
Hey,
they see your wrist. They see your hair. They already know.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you believe when artists get popping, they should move away from their city?
Hell yeah, for sure. Hell yeah, cause I feel like they gonna kill you, nigga. You stay in your city, they gonna kill you. Like niggas be hating. Niggas already be hating before you pop. Feel me? So it's like now you just giving them even more of a reason. I feel like at a certain pinnacle, you hit a certain pinnacle in your city, you gotta go.
I always wonder why is it that niggas in your city hate you more than anybody. Like you be like, shit. Damn, I'm putting on right now. But
that shit crazy.
It ain't always the type of energy where you expect where you think niggas okay, they showing hella love. Like
yeah, that shit crabs in a barrel for real. Like that's how that shit is in Oakland.
Nah, for sure. What artists you grew up listening to?
Just like overall or just like on some
overall
Bay Area type
overall.
Shit? Or, damn, I was fucking with Wayne Tough.
Yeah.
Lil Boosie, Webby, who else I was off growing up? I don't know for sure. Wayne, I feel like Wayne probably the most. Like growing up when I was a young nigga for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lil Boosie.
Nah, sure. That was for sure.
Them was the ones like that I'm thinking that was really getting heavy rotation. Like probably just them two for real.
What's your process like for like when you in the studio? Like you writing, you freestyling?
Shit. Lately I've been freestyling for real. I ain't really been writing like that, but the way I write already is kind of like a freestyle type shit. Like So it's kind of the same thing. I'm just learning how to not put it on the phone and just straight to the mic type shit. So I've been trying to get good at that. But yeah, I used to just be hella like just right. Now it's just like whatever come to me type shit. Like I be trying to make that shit sound as natural as possible for real.
Yeah. So let's talk about the new music. First, I feel like nigga, everybody started to really like lock in on you when you dropped the fucking record Timmy Turner.
For sure.
Niggas started being like, oh shit, Sonnie on some shit.
For sure. I don't know. I feel like it just all be like, it's kind of like a perspective thing. It's like, I don't know. I feel like because the Mill shit and like everybody fuck with that nigga. Like that's my boy. Like me and Mill went to high school together. Like I've been knowing that nigga for hella years. Like, but I feel like it had a lot to do with him for real. Like, feel me? I've been knowing how to rap. People been knowing I know how to rap, but it's just all about who you fuck with and who got a spotlight on him. Feel me? Like he was kind of buzzing with, he's still buzzing shit with the DJ shit. Like everybody watching him. So when we did it, it just like I already knew it though. Like when he sent me it, I'm like, I gotta gas this shit because I'm like, nigga, this. I'm like, this shit about to go crazy. So I'm like, I gotta go crazy. And then I did that shit. And then that shit came out cool. So
that shit was hard. Video was dope too. You just dropped a new project. Sorry for the Get Off.
Hell yeah.
As soon as that motherfucker come on with the Rob Who,
that's that.
You gotta cut it up to the max.
Shout out.
That shit's available on all streaming platforms. Go get that shit right now. What was the mindset for the project overall?
Shit. Honestly, it wasn't. It was like it wasn't really no thought process to it. It was just on some shit like Drew. Cause Drew, he produced the Timmy Turner shit with Mill, so it was like we just went crazy, and then shit, he reached out, he was fucking with me. He like, let's do an EP. Shit, I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. Shit, that nigga just sent. That was the Rob Who beat. That was the first beat he sent me.
Oh shit.
Feel me? So
that's crazy.
I'm like, damn, like this how we coming? Like first beat. So I drill that hella quick. I get that out the way. And I'm like, man, send some more. So we really just kind of worked through texting. Like I ain't never even really met him like for real, like really met him like on some I'm a rapper, he a producer type shit. Like I just did that shit. He just was sending beats. I'm just knocking them out, sending them to him. You know, like he fucking with it.
Yeah.
And then the name shit, it just, I'm listening to the songs, I'm just like, shit, I'm getting off.
Yeah, it's for
so
sure.
I was gonna call it Sorry for the Get Off.
You got a favorite record on there?
Should I fuck with Flemings?
Yeah.
I fuck with Flemings because I feel like motherfuckers ain't really maneuvering to that one really. Like it's a sleeper, but I was talking shit on Flemings for sure.
You like Flemings?
Hell yeah.
Is that your favorite one over
for sure?
Steakhouses?
Yeah, I pick Flemings for sure.
Over Mastro's?
For sure.
You like Mastro's?
Sure. Yeah, I fuck with Mastro's. I like Flemings better. I think they mac and cheese and shit better than Mastro's. Mastro's be, I don't know. They be a little like, I don't know, it be kind of watery, bro. And it be like too cheesy. Like I don't know.
I gotta go to. I ain't been to Fleming's in hella long. I've been going to Mastro's hella much. I feel like it's cool. Sometimes I be like, bruh, we spent $600 in here, and I'm not even. I'm cool about it, but I ain't happy.
Mastro's will bust you upside your head though. I don't think Fleming's as expensive as Mastro's.
Oh, for real.
From what I experience, every time I go to Mastro's, I feel like we spend more money than we go to Fleming's. We be spending less. So.
No, mama's. What else? You said Rob Who was the first record he sent you.
Yeah.
What April Fool's also going up too though. For
sure. April Fool's kind of surprised me though. I ain't think that one, like when I was doing all the songs, I didn't think April Fool's was gonna go as crazy as it did. Nah. But yeah.
I told you last night you like a grade A shit talker. You talking
for
shit
sure.
on the beats for sure. I like the new project for sure. As far as like what's coming next, like what's the plan?
Shit. I'm working shit. I got a joint project coming out with G Pop and Drew Bang and Payshawn. Shout out to Payshawn too and Drew Bang because Payshawn produced on Sorry for the Get Off too. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that, but I got some shit coming with G Pop, and then I got a solo project coming out too called The Hood Only Hope. Yeah. So I'm working on that. Right now, I mean, it's damn near really done for real, but I'm trying to get as many songs as I could. I don't want that motherfucker to be no skips. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna be working hella singles. I still got some videos I gotta put out too from Sorry for the Get Off. So I'm gonna just keep spreading them videos out. But
As far as you also got your own merch line. Like, talk about that.
oh yeah, I got my own clothing line, Trip Mode Clothing. So like, I had started that shit while I was up in college. That was like 2017. And it's really just like a mindset, like you in trip mode, like can't nobody fuck with you, like you whatever you doing, whether you hooping, you getting money, like whatever your hustle is, it's like a mindset being in trip mode, like you winning, like that's basically what it mean. But I don't know like how I came up with, I just came up with that shit one day, and then I just like thing about me, like when I come up with shit, I just do it. So like I'm like, bro, I'm about to do a clothing line, bro. Fuck it. So I just did some hoodies in like 2017. And the motherfuckers like sold out hella fast. So then ever since then, I just been
keep doing that shit.
Just keep putting it out. Nah, for real. I'm trying to do collabs, all type of shit. Like I had did a collab with my boy AJ 200, and that shit went crazy. Like we sold $100 shirts. That shit sold in like 2 days. Like
that's hard. That's hella hard.
For sure.
Nah, that's hella hard for sure. Where did you develop a love for like high fashion?
I don't know. I just always liked that shit. Like looking up to like, I'd probably say like my older cousin Omar, rest in peace. He had passed away. But like he just always dressed hella nice. Feel me? But like he never really was a heavy designer type of nigga. Like he knew how to push it together. Like that nigga can go to fucking Ross, nigga, and come out with some shit, and you'll be like, damn, nigga, where you get this? Like that nigga was cold with dressing, but like he really kind of influenced me. Like as a young nigga, just wanting to just get saucy and dress hella nice. But like the designer shit. I just always like the designer clothes for real. Like, feel me? Like I always wanted to be in designer. Like I don't know.
Do you ever buy designer and feel like it's not worth it?
I don't buy any type of designer. That's the thing. I don't buy any, like there's certain shit I won't buy. Feel me? But like I buy what I personally like. Like so that's the type of nigga I am. Like I gotta actually like it. Like I'm not gonna buy no shit that I don't think look clean. Like some niggas just buy any kind of designer because it's designer. Like I gotta actually like that shit. If I don't like it, I ain't gonna buy it.
What has been your experience in the music industry? You feel like it's been good or bad?
That motherfucker got his ups and downs for sure, but I mean, I feel like the shit just get easier as you grow into the music industry and realize like it ain't, certain motherfuckers ain't gonna have the same kind of morals you got like when it come to the music industry. Like you gotta learn how to basically, you really gotta learn how to basically be fake for real. Like to make it in this shit, like you gotta put that fake smile on. You gotta be cool with certain niggas and do certain shit, you feel me, to get to where you trying to be. And you gotta understand, like, cause at first, like, before it clicked, like I'm on some street shit, like I'm thinking like a street mindset, like niggas be doing shit and be like, damn, bro, I'm ready to do something to that nigga, like bitch ass nigga. But at the end of the day, shit, it's a business. Like you gotta understand, like this shit really a business for real. So you gotta have that mindset when you looking into the music shit for real.
Nah, real shit. I had to learn that the hard way too. I was going around thinking like, damn, niggas
you
was
be
really
thinking that,
solid
yeah,
niggas.
You think niggas really your friends.
I'm thinking niggas was like me, but I'm like, nah.
These niggas ain't your friends for real.
I done met niggas who you feel me, who I be like, okay, them niggas like me. Like, even you and Polo, like, I'm like, okay, them niggas, you feel me, them niggas is like me. We thinking like-minded. Like,
nah, for sure.
Niggas is based on their morals, like, but like, it is what it is. I just tell it, all I can go off is my morals. If a nigga don't align with it, like, you right though. I probably ain't really gonna fuck with that nigga like that. But if we got a lot, do some shit, whatever, I can conduct the business.
You gotta conduct the business.
We not finna be going out to motherfucking dinner together after this.
Yeah, that's why you can't mix them emotions when it come to business, and that's really with anything for real.
Nah, real shit.
For sure, that's what I had to learn, cause a nigga be ready to crash out in the music industry playing with these people, playing with a nigga music and shit. Like,
facts.
For real though.
Do you believe in aliens or ghosts?
Aliens and ghosts? I don't really believe. I don't know. I don't believe in ghosts. I do believe in probably like aliens and shit though.
Why you don't believe in ghosts?
I don't know. I just feel like,
never seen one?
Yeah, I ain't never seen one. But I mean, shit, I ain't never seen no alien. But I just know that it's more shit out there, feel me, than just us. Like, this motherfucker hella big. Like, this universe hella big. So I just know, like, it's for sure, like, deeper than what we think. But ghost wise though, I don't know. I believe in like spirits and shit though. Like, I believe in that. But I don't believe in like you could just be a ghost. Like, I don't believe in that.
I like. If you could pick yourself to be any animal in the world, what would it be and why?
Let me come correct, because
Yeah.
last time Polo
He
cat it.
said a monkey.
That nigga said a monkey. Shit, I'd probably be probably like a fucking ape or something, or
Apes is raw.
yeah, or like a wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably
Wolves is raw too,
like a
though.
wolf or something.
Yeah. How you feel about rap beef?
Niggas ain't doing that. We
Yeah.
ain't doing no rap beef.
Yeah.
That shit, ain't no point of it for
Yeah.
real.
Do you feel that street politics should stop rappers from making music together?
Me personally, I don't. Like, it just depends on how you politicking. Like, a lot of niggas don't even know how to politic for real. Like,
Yeah.
niggas are, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, niggas would be cool with a certain, like say you from this hood and you cool with niggas in that hood. You taking on they politics, so you don't want to do music with the niggas they funking with,
Yeah.
type shit. Like, I don't believe in it like that. That's why I say 9-6 or nothing. We don't click up, cause nigga, I'm gonna fuck with whoever I want to fuck with, bro. If you ain't a nigga that I'm with in the hood every day, a nigga I grew up with, and your problems is my problems, I'm not politicking how you politicking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do, and that don't even got nothing. That don't even got to do with just music. That's just in general.
Yeah.
If I want to fuck with them over there, nigga, I can fuck with them over there, nigga. If you got a problem with them, nigga, that's your problem.
Yeah.
That ain't my problem, because nigga, at the end of the day, if I got a problem with them, my problem's probably not your problem. So why would I politic with you? You feel me? You ain't politicking with me.
And that's how it should be. I
That's
feel
for
like
sure how it should be,
niggas,
but
niggas be taking on niggas politics.
niggas take on niggas politics
like, why?
for no reason. Like, niggas be taking on niggas politics on some whole shit.
Yeah, they not even involved. I'm
You
like,
ain't
not
even
even
involved.
niggas ops.
Exactly. Like, a nigga probably don't even know who you is for real.
Exactly.
Like, you just in the way. But
real shit.
I ain't politicking. I'm only politicking with my niggas. I'm politicking with 96.
Yeah.
If you from over there, nigga, and you got a problem with a nigga, and we locked in, and you niggas know who I'm politicking with, then that's what it's gonna be. Other than that, though, all that other shit, I ain't, feel me? I ain't in it. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, nigga. I'm gonna do music with whoever I want to do music with, nigga. I'm gonna fuck with whoever I want to fuck with.
If someone never heard your music, which record would you tell them to listen to?
Ooh, damn. Ever heard my music? This record, shit. Probably, I'd probably say Rob Who.
Yeah.
Right now, for sure. Rob Who or April Fools.
Yeah.
Right now.
If you could relive your life, is there anything you would change?
If I could relive my life, hell nah.
You would just keep it all the same.
Keep it the same. I'm thugging.
Yeah.
Keep it the same. Shit made me who I am, man. I wouldn't change that shit for nothing.
What would you say inspires you?
It inspired me. Like music, like to do music, or
Just in general.
In general,
to go up and get it, to go out and get it every day.
Like a person who inspired me, or just
general,
what?
Like
Shit, probably my family and shit.
Yeah.
You know, my daughter. I got a daughter now, so really, that's really like one of my biggest motivations. Like, I had to get remotivated for real, like with music and shit. Like, I wasn't really tripping off that shit, like that. But like, I had my daughter and shit. I know, I know it ain't just me. It ain't just about me no more. So for
you
sure,
would say fatherhood changed you?
For sure, hell yeah. I don't. It's a lot of shit I don't do no more.
Yeah.
Now that I got a daughter, like, nigga be having to think. It ain't just about me no more.
Yeah.
Can't be doing no dumb shit. She need me.
Nah, facts. What's the biggest lesson you've learned in the industry so far?
Biggest lesson in the industry. I'd probably say letting other motherfuckers have control of your career type shit. Like, sometimes you gotta just move how you move by yourself. You feel me? And make the mistakes on your own rather than trying to have somebody else like lead you however they want to lead you. Like, yeah, that's probably my biggest one.
Nah, that's real shit for sure. For my final question, I want to ask you, what advice would you give to the younger you?
The younger me?
Yeah.
Shit. That's tough right there, because I'm hella stubborn. I don't be thinking I do shit wrong. The younger me. Probably would have dogged some of the females I dogged.
Yeah.
It be some shit that I be seeing these days that I used to have. I be like, damn, bud, I
should have just been a little bit more solid.
I should have been a little more solid. I cat it. It'd be some cool ones I be hella mad about. Yeah, probably that. I don't know.
Would you say that you are your biggest critic?
Hell yeah, I critique the fuck out myself.
Yeah.
Like with everything. Like some shit, like I got so much songs, like shit I probably never put out.
Yeah.
Just cause I don't like it. Like my partners be hearing it like, why you don't like this, bro? What you doing with this?
Yeah.
Like I be giving that shit. Like one of my songs, like my partner, like he like it hella much. I told that nigga like, bro, you can have it, bro. Like you like that motherfucker, bro. Take it, bro. Do what you want to do with it.
That's real shit though.
Nah, for real, like
you at least still get some credits on it on the back end. You feel
nah,
me?
for sure.
You got any final words for the fans before you get out of here?
Shit. Fuck with my new project. Sorry for the get off. It's on all streaming platforms. You can follow me on Instagram at the only Sonnie, Twitter the only Sonnie. And yeah, shit. Fuck with me.
You already know, Sonnie. I appreciate you for pulling up. Dope interview on the way.
Yep, it's good.
You're locked in with the Innovators. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell.